Hello and welcome to another Jurassic World Evolution 3 video. Today we're going to have a video talking about all of the confirmed dinosaurs for Evolution 3 so far. I know there's over 80 altogether, but I think so far, from my knowledge, like 10 or so have been confirmed. So we're going to go through all the ones and yeah, we're going to look at the footage of them and we're just going to talk about them. So if you enjoyed this video, do like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let's just begin. Just before we have a quick look at the first 4 dinosaurs confirmed, anyone worried about the fact that there's only 80 dinosaurs in this?
What does the decimeter say? 3.6 wrong, but that's as high as the meter. 3.6. Not great, not terrible.
Game compared to the 120 in the end of Evolution 2. Do remember that this time we are getting male and female variants for each dinosaur. So if you want to count them as different models, technically we're getting way over 100 dinosaurs, but obviously they're not different species. And also the babies, so it adds a whole new animations, features, AI. I believe I heard from a BBC thing, which we'll talk about because it shows off some dinosaurs, that the dinosaurs can and will protect the babies if they're in danger. So I think it's going to have a lot of cool interactions, which will make it be worth the fact that only 80 dinosaurs are in the game to begin with. That is. Okay, the first 4 dinosaurs confirmed. One of them isn't a dinosaur. So there's 2 new, 2 returning from the last game. Of course, that might be slightly controversial that you have to buy these 2 dinosaurs again since they were DLC dinosaurs, but I think the 2 new ones kind of make up for it. So anyway, starting off with the Concarvenator. Obviously, this was a DLC in one of the DLC packs in Evolution 2. It came out like a year ago now, probably. Actually, it would have been longer than a year since the last DLC for Jurassic World Evolution 2 came out a year ago, like this month. But anyway, so obviously Concarvenator, we got, looks the same as it did in Jurassic World Evolution 2, but there's a male and female version. Can't really see too much of a difference. I think the spine, one of them has more quills on its neck, I believe. Okay, the next one on this list is the Phanostriken. I can't pronounce that. It's the flying guy, the big one that's slightly smaller than the Quetzal, I think. But anyway, again, this is a family pack, as they call them, or family unit, I should say. So obviously it'll have a male, female, and a child. I'm assuming there's different sizes of children, like different stages, but I guess we'll find out closer to release about that. Anyway, so as you can see, this is pretty much the exact same as it was in Evolution 2. This is also another DLC one, because this came out the last DLC pack of the last game. But obviously there's some differences between the male and female, but other than that, there's not much else to say about these 2 creatures. Okay, and the last 2 creatures on the pre-order list are the Quanlong. I'm not pronouncing that correctly, so please ignore that. And the Protoceratops. Both of these creatures have never been in any of the films, although the Protoceratops has been mentioned in Chaos Theory. And obviously one's a feathered dinosaur, which is really nice to see, and also we got the Protoceratops. So maybe he will dislike Velociraptors. I think that would be a cool little Easter egg to how he was found in real life fighting a Velociraptor. But anyway, yeah, these are the last 2 of this list, so now we can move on to like actual dinosaurs that we've seen actual footage of. Alright, now we're going to go through the list of dinosaurs that should be showing up. These are from like just the trailers and stuff and statues. So obviously Allosaurus is shown in the trailer. It seems to be the Battle of Big Rock version that they showed at least, but I imagine the old version will also be in the game. Ankylosaurus, this was shown in a statue, and of course Ankylosaurus will be a nice addition, and one that I'm looking forward for, because providing that they have Bumpy in it, we can actually have a baby Bumpy, which is very much something a lot of people want. Baryonyx, we saw this in the trailer, breaking the fence down, we saw its babies. It looks weird as a baby, it looks weird as an adult, as the Baryonyx. Hoping for a Chaos Theory skin for Baryonyx at some point. Probably a DLC. I'm hoping they add a lot of things as DLCs, really. But anyway. And then you've got Brachiosaurus. Again, we saw this one in the trailer. Not too much to say, they saw its babies. Of course, remember, not every dinosaur's gonna have a baby. I'm assuming it'll be the dinosaurs like the hybrids, so Scorpius Rex, Indominus Rex, Indoraptor. Those probably won't have babies because, well, they can't really. Other than Scorpius Rex should. Hopefully that one will be able to, you know, just clone itself like it does in the show. Anyway, we've got Carnotaurus, We got, again shown in the trailer, Dilophosaurus. Dilophosaurus was shown in a, I don't know if it was shown in the trailer. Quick, if you look on the screen now, this little BBC thing, they actually showed the Dilophosaurus, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Alright, more confirmed. We've got the Gallimimus. This one was in a statue from what I remember, though they might have actually shown it. I think they showed it actually. Yes they did, it was at the start of the trailer of course. They've got the Geogestobergia, didn't pronounce that correctly. I think we only saw baby ones of this though in the trailer. Megalodon, this one's more interesting, this one's only a statue, but I'm assuming if it's got a statue it will show up in the game as an actual creature that you can use. I hope so, because the Megalodon's cool, and it's currently our only like Cenozoic eared creature, other than, no it is literally anyone, so hopefully that adds some like mammoths and stuff in this game at some point. Anyway, of course, another sea creature, we've got the Mosasaurus. Of course this one's going to show up, I assume it will have a rebirth skin at some point, don't know if that will be a DLC or part of the game. Hopefully it's a DLC part of the game, but who knows. And of course the Mosasaurus, we got the Parasaurolophus, that was always going to be in the game, it's a classic. We got Pteranodon and Quetzalcoatlus, so we've got 2 flying creatures confirmed for now. And of course, both of these, the fact that the Quetzalcoatlus is in the game and it looks like the Dominion version means I think it's safe to say that Dominion dinosaurs will be in the base game, and hopefully the Chaos Camp Cretaceous dinosaurs too, although who knows. Then we've got Spinosaurus, this one's very cool, we'll talk about the Spinosaurus shortly. We've got Stegosaurus, always going to be in the game, Triceratops we've seen the most, and the last 2, Tyrannosaurus Rex, which we've seen a lot of with the babies, and Velociraptors, which we've also seen a lot of with the babies. So that's every single species so far confirmed. But yes, the cool thing about the Spinosaurus is they now swim, which also opens up the possibilities for swimming Nothosaurus on land, T-Rex, and a lot of creatures that can swim. At least the Spinosaurus, T-Rex, Suchomimus, Baryonyx, they'll all be able to swim. But anyway, yes, that's the confirmed dinosaurs for now. There's like 20 something of them. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was kind of short, but you know, got to the point. And if you did enjoy, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll have another evolution video out soon.